Hi. So, like I was saying, restudy the issue of separation of church and state. What happens in a country when they honor that? What happens when there is not a separation of church and state? The history documents many things about that. Become familiar and challenge yourself as to what you believe on that issue. Be aware of what's going on in the world that is merging more to church and state, not being separated, especially politically right now. And then restudy the issue of the four civil wars that happened within Jerusalem during the time of the siege and just before. There were many factions involved. Study that. I think it's important also to, with that, consider the issue of false prophets. Um, that was pointed out in the study that we did. And the false prophets had religion and many things that they said that resulted in people not leaving when it was time to leave, and many people died. So it's important to know that there are many people who sound right, who can quote the Bible or other sources of information for prophecy, and yet they can be deceiving people. And with that, I would suggest also studying the French Revolution and restudying that, because there are many aspects of what happened in the history of the French Revolution that have their parallel now. So I'm going to suggest that. And with that, be aware that, and remember that in our study, we pointed out that there were many sudden changes in leadership, both in Rome as well as in the Jewish nation and Jerusalem during this time. That is an important sign, an important element to learn from as we become stronger in preparing for what's coming upon the United States as well as the world. With that, I'm going to re-point out this and have you take a look at it. And I'm going to pray that this studies and the studies we've done together, and that my pointing this out will benefit you. I want to encourage you to study these things. You will gain a rich experience with this, as I have. And there's nothing like learning on your own in this time. As a matter of fact, I think that's what it required. We need to learn on our own. Thank you.